us, so you did the showmanship today. What happened
Right.
today?
I got grand champion today. I did showmanship this morning, and S'mores did a great job.
Okay, so what's the difference between yesterday and today now? Talk about the showmanship, how that all works.
So yesterday it's based on the goat itself and how it looks and the build of it. And today you do the showmanship, setting them up, make sure that the person that's handling it does a good job.
Okay, so goat did a good job too. Little s'mores, right?
Yep, she was cooperating today.
So tell us about the banner here. So you get to keep this, right?
Yep.
Okay, so grand champion. How many were in there? Do you know how many were in there participating?
There were 3 in my division here.
Is this first year you won that then?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, good job. And how'd you do yesterday too at the finals?
I got 3rd, but it went good. So.
Okay, so what else? Where do you go from here now? Do you go to state then, or?
There will be a round robin, I believe, and I'm not sure if I'll be participating in that yet.
Okay. All right. So were you nervous today? Excited? How'd you feel going out there?
S'mores was doing a little bit better this morning, so I was feeling like it would do well. It would be okay.
What'd the judge all say? Like when you stood in the line, what'd they all say?
So she doesn't directly tell you who's going to be the winner, but she gives tips and pointers and what she did well. And she appreciated that we were doing our best out there and looking her in the eye and making sure that we were doing it to our best capability.
Oh, he's chewing my cord a little bit there. So are you done now, or what else you got?
I think we're done now, except for the round robin. I don't know if I'm participating in that yet.
Okay, sounds good. Projects, what'd you do? How did you do on the projects again?
The projects went well.
Okay, sounds good. Good job, Chloe. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So what do you got going on today? You're getting ready to, who are you going to show in the showmanship today?
This is Olive. And I don't know.
How old is Olive?
She's not even a year yet because she was born in December. So.
Okay. So what do you all got to do for the showmanship? Because it's about you, how you control it, right?
Yeah. So I just gotta walk and make her set up and keep my eye on the judge the whole time. What? Yeah.
So how'd you do yesterday in the livestock show?
Good. I got reserve for both my heifers.
So of the two, which one do you like better?
This one because she isn't pushy.
Okay. How about from yesterday to today, the livestock show or the showmanship? Which one do you like better there?
I don't know.
Kind of both the same or kind of similar?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think? You get a little nervous going in there?
Yeah, but I always get nervous before these things, so.
What is the judge like when you walk around and stuff? What does the judge look for?
For the showmanship, they want to see who's the most intense, and for the just like the livestock that happened yesterday, they're looking for the ones that are built the best for what they're supposed to do. So.
Okay. Any other animals you're showing today?
Nope.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
We're here in the static building, or 4-H static. So tell us about your projects, your favorite project that you did, and you won Grand Reserve Champion, right? Is that correct?
Yes. My favorite project was this elk skull. I did the taxidermy on it, and then afterwards I painted trees onto it. It took about a week and a half to do the taxidermy, and then the painting was a day's worth of paint. I also have a lamb. She's a ewe, and her name is Loretta. I showed her in the showmanship contest today and got grand champion, and then later on today I have the round robin.
So out of all the, basically, yesterday, today's 2 events, which one do you like better, and why?
Showmanship is definitely my favorite because they're judging me, not just my animal. So it's just a bit more like self-satisfaction when you do better in that. Yesterday, I had the premium sale to sell my sheep, and she was acting up before that, but then by the time we got into the ring, she calmed down, and that gave me some peace of mind for today. So.
How long have you been at 4-H?
This is my 2nd year, actually.
Oh, 2nd year. Okay. So what do you like about 4-H?
The opportunities that it gives me, like opening doors for so many different things that I can do in life.
You like the projects better, the animals, or both? Or?
Animals, definitely working with my animals.
And how many animals did you show again?
Just this year I had 1 sheep.
Okay. How many last year?
One sheep, and then I was going to do a dairy, but then things didn't really work out to have her at the fair. So.
Okay, sounds good. And then, so the elk skull, you found that, and you did some really nice work on that, right?
Actually, that was one of the elk that I had shot. Well, it's not an elk; it's a buck, actually.
Oh,
but,
okay. Yep.
And then did the taxidermy on that. So.
Okay, well, good job. And all right, well, sounds good. And then, what would you say to someone maybe thinking about joining 4-H? What are the opportunities in 4-H again?
Do it. You won't regret it. It doesn't have to be a thing that takes up all of your time. If you want to, you can just put in a couple projects. You could show animals. The dairy has a lease program. It's a great opportunity.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks and good job.
Thank you.
Talk about what's all going on today. It's a little different than yesterday, right?
Yeah, so today is showmanship. So instead of judging the animal as they look, they're judging the person that's showing the animal. So how they act in the ring, basically.
Now it's the same animal as yesterday, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you all showing today now?
I'm just showing my beef heifer. So
Okay, so tell us about him or her.
I have a December Angus heifer. So, yep.
Oh yeah, her heifer.
Yep,
Yep.
yep.
Oh, there we go. So what? How did you do yesterday, and how did you do yesterday, and what are you looking forward to today?
She did all right yesterday. She was a single entry, and then she made it into overall, but didn't win. And what was the other question?
What are you looking forward to today?
I don't know. I'm excited. I think I'm the only senior beef showman, so I mean that's easy access to round robin. So hopefully I can secure the bag there.
So what do y'all like? What do you like better, yesterday or today, as far as the showmanship or the livestock show?
I like the livestock show better because, well, actually I like them both. It's just very different. So I think I like aspects of both of them. Yeah.
What's the round robin now? That's after this. So what's that all about?
That's like so the person that wins in their specific species, so like junior, intermediate, senior, then they'll go and they'll bring their animal into the round robin, and then they take turns showing the other people's animals, and then they pick an overall showman for like each division, so junior, intermediate, senior. Yep.
How long you been in 4-H now?
9 years, 8 years, 10 years, something like that.
So with that experience, what would you say to someone that may be thinking of joining 4-H or like a newbie to 4-H?
I would say do it. It's fun. Animals are fun to be around. They teach you good responsibility. They teach you how to work hard. So it's a great time at the fair. So I'd say do it.
Okay, sounds good. And then you usually go to the state fair too next month, right? You can take your heifer up there too then?
Yep, we're taking all 4 heifers as of now and some sheep, and yeah, it'll be a good time.
I mean, that's a way bigger stage. So how does that compare here to there?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger, a lot more competition for sure, a lot more showmen there. So yeah, I think if you're just getting started, come here. But it's definitely good to go up to the state fair too. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Good luck today and good job.
Thank you.
All right, right now Kyle Schroeder joining us. Kyle's with the Fair Board member, longtime Fair Board member. So thanks for everything you do and all the Fair Board members. It's a lot of work, and after this year's fair, you're getting ready for next year's, and 93rd year this year, right?
93, we're closing in on 100, so I suppose I better stick around a few more years for that. But yeah, I've been around a long time, but we got a good group of Fair Board members, and about 15 of us, and everybody chips in and does their part. So yeah, we'll take a couple weeks off and not think about the fair. But yeah, it doesn't take long to start planning for next year, especially when you're talking about fairgrounds, the maintenance on the grounds and projects that we want to do for improvement. So that's almost a year-round job.
Okay, so Friday and Saturday, what's all happening here in Carrington?
Well, today we still got at 12:30 the kids pedal tractor pull is going to take place over here on the cement by the Merchant Building. We're going to have a foam pit. The fire department's going to bring out foam for the kids to run around in. That's also over there in the grassy area by the sandbox. Later, we got axe throwing is showing up this afternoon at 3 as well. And then 7 o'clock tonight, we got the ranch rodeo. And then 9 o'clock, we're going to have a dance with booze and tuna. All of it's free. No admission, so come out, rain or shine, for ranch rodeo. Other than some severe weather, or something like that. But if it's raining, the ranch rodeo will go on, and then we'll have the dance underneath the pavilion, so we'll be sheltered there. So we should be good to go there.
And then tomorrow, still some stuff happening too, right?
Yep. So in the tomorrow morning we have the obstacle race out here north of the fairgrounds. They run through some mud and around the track, and have different obstacles that they crawl under, over, jump, run, whatever. And then new this year is the sheepdog trials, and that's going to be in the rodeo arena. There's a circuit of people that compete with their mostly border collie dogs, but sheepdogs, whatever, and they run through basically an obstacle or a type event, penning them sheep and working them dogs. So that's something new. That's free tomorrow as well. Axe throwing is still going to be here tomorrow. And of course, we can't forget the Mighty Thomas Carnival. We've had great weather all week for that, and I think we're going to have a couple more days of great weather for that. So come out. They'll run probably most of the afternoon, but they'll early to late afternoon they'll be shutting down as well. So.
Okay, sounds great. Yeah, and seeing the big Ferris wheel, that's pretty cool this year.
Well, they really treated us good. They came in with some bigger rides, better rides, more for the older kids and whatnot, and adults. I don't know if I will venture up on that Ferris wheel or not, but yeah, they got a great setup over there, Mighty Thomas Carnival. We can't thank them enough. They've been a great partner for us over the years and continue to be. So.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Kyle, and thanks again for everything you do, putting on the fair. You and all the Fair Board members and everybody involved. It's a lot that goes on. The 4-H stuff going on right now under the pavilion, so it's pretty cool to see.
Yep. They're wrapping up here today, and the 4-H events will be leaving, packing up the animals and going today, and Static will be leaving today. But the other thing I failed to mention Saturday is the North Dakota Junior Point Show. So we get kids from around the state bringing their animals in, and they'll compete under the pavilion tomorrow all day as well. So.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Greg.